Western Carolina's show. Go ahead and smash that like button if you enjoy the content. Subscribe to the channel. Today we are joined by class of 2021 offensive lineman Zach Tolman from South Iredell High School. Zach, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Let's kind of get things kicked off by talking about last season. 5-7, subpar standards for South Iredell. Playoff loss to Weddington. What were some positive and negative takeaways from last season, and how has that playoff loss motivated you going into your senior season?
So the positives were that we made the playoffs. We continued our streak of doing that. Some of the negatives are that there's some games that we thought we could have won that we didn't win, but it's motivated us to just hit the weight room harder, practice more. Obviously, with the pandemic, that kind of halted that to a degree, but we're glad to be on this stage and going to play some football in a couple of weeks.
Talking about the pandemic, what's it like being a senior? Trying to get recruited during this pandemic. Tell everybody, kind of how that's been firsthand for you.
Talk about a challenge. Some of the prospect camps that I planned on attending this summer, they were canceled. A shortened season, it's better than no season at all, but it's definitely been a challenge, especially these colleges, they have the extra year of eligibility, which that's okay, but it's just an extra layer that we got to fight through, and I'm ready to do it all.
Talking about the shortened season coming up in a few weeks, you guys you're playing a conference only schedule minus, I think, Reagan. You kicked the season off against
Reagan and AC.
Oh yeah, Reagan and AC. That's right. Any early thoughts on the schedule? Do you have any of the games circled? Anything you're really looking forward to? And ultimately, how's that schedule, that shortened schedule, going to prepare the team for getting back to the playoffs?
Well, every game is circled on the schedule. That's just a great way to prepare. But about getting us ready for the playoffs, what we feel, if we could go out, win those first two non-conference games, we have just as much of a chance as anybody that we could win conference.
And kind of going into the season as well, what should we expect from South Iredell this season? And are the expectations win conference championship, make deep playoff run, or are you thinking state title or bust?
I'm thinking we're gonna win what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take it step by step. First of all, we're gonna kick the season off 2-0. We're gonna win our conference championship. Then we're going to make the playoffs, and we're going to win states.
There we go. That's that sounds like a goal right there. You guys graduated a ton of seniors. You're obviously one of the senior leaders on the team. This offseason, who are some of the younger guys, or maybe some of the guys that are moving into larger roles that you've been impressed with, and that us in the media should keep an eye on?
Well, we got two great young cats in the backfield. One's named Sakari Stevenson. One's named Jalen Neal. I'm excited to see what those two can do. We got another young gun on the offensive line, Nathan Sanders. He's going to be a sophomore this year.
Iredell County. Let's talk about the county as a whole for a minute. Me and Brendan, we noticed as we were doing the preseason all-state list, and some of the guys flying under the radar. Iredell County has a ton of talent. A lot of those guys flying under the radar. I mean, do you feel like Iredell County has been overlooked, or maybe not getting the respect it deserves as a whole?
For sure. We have a great plethora, number of talented young men in this county, and some people just overlook us probably because we're like smack dab in the middle of the state.
That you are. All right, Zach, final question, man, and we're going to let you go. What are some of your personal goals for the upcoming season?
Just win, baby, win. That's all I want to do. I want to go out on top.
Well, it doesn't get much better than that, does it? Going out as a senior with a ring, I think that's how everybody wants to go out. Well, guys, once again, this is class of 2021 offensive lineman Zach Tolman from South Iredell High School. Zach, thank you so much for taking the time to join us tonight, and we look forward to seeing you guys ball out this season.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.